The notion that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a complex and multifaceted issue. To understand this phenomenon, it is essential to examine the underlying dynamics and motivations that drive this illogical operation. On one hand, the media and scientific communities have a long history of presenting information that challenges traditional Christian beliefs, particularly when it comes to topics like evolution, climate change, and cosmology. One of the primary reasons for this perceived discrepancy is the fundamental difference in worldview between Christianity and the scientific method. Christianity is based on a set of divine revelations in sacred texts, whereas science relies on empirical evidence, observation, and experimentation. This dichotomy can lead to conflicts between the two, as scientific discoveries and theories often contradict or challenge traditional Christian teachings. The media, in their efforts to report on scientific breakthroughs and advancements, may unintentionally perpetuate this perceived disconnect between science and Christianity. However, some Christians believe that the media and scientists are intentionally working together to undermine their faith. This perception is often fueled by the media's tendency to sensationalize scientific discoveries that contradict Christian beliefs while downplaying or ignoring research that supports or complements them. For instance, the media may extensively cover a study that suggests the universe is billions of years old, while barely mentioning a separate study that explores the possibility of intelligent design. Moreover, the alleged collaboration between the media and scientists can be attributed to a broader cultural and ideological context. In recent years, there has been a growing trend of secularization and liberalization in Western societies, which has led to a decline in traditional Christian values and influence. The media, which often reflects and amplifies the prevailing cultural attitudes, may be more inclined to promote scientific perspectives that align with the secular worldview, even if it means challenging Christian beliefs. Another factor contributing to this phenomenon is the increasing politicization of science. As science becomes more intertwined with policy and politics, the media may feel pressured to present scientific information in a way that supports specific ideological agendas. This can lead to selective reporting and biased presentation of scientific facts, which can be perceived as an attack on Christian values and beliefs. It is also important to consider the role of funding and financial interest in shaping the media's coverage of scientific issues. Many scientific research institutions and organizations rely on government grants and corporate sponsorships to fund their studies and projects. The media, which often depends on advertising revenue and corporate sponsorships, may be more likely to promote scientific research that aligns with the interests of their funders, even if it means undermining Christian perspectives. Despite these factors, it is essential to recognize that the relationship between the media, science, and Christianity is not always adversarial. Many scientists and media outlets are committed to presenting accurate and unbiased information, even if it challenges traditional Christian beliefs. Furthermore, there are numerous examples of Christians who are also scientists and who work to integrate their faith with scientific inquiry. In conclusion, the idea that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a complex and multifaceted issue, driven by a range of factors including differences in worldview, cultural and ideological contexts, politicization of science, and financial interests. While there may be instances where the media presents scientific information in a way that challenges or contradicts Christian beliefs, it is essential to approach this issue with nuance and critical thinking, recognizing that the relationship between science, media, and Christianity is not always adversarial, and that there are many examples of collaboration and mutual respect between these communities.